RPD back with the mastering breakdown for Peculiar, MADI Jade, Hippocampus in retrograde. So let's check it out. There's a little bit going on this one. So top track is track I worked on, bottom track is mastered track. Okay, so first up, we got the Shadow Hills mastering compressor, just like on yesterday's track. We're hitting it a little harder this time, though. And the mix knob is all the way up, where we were 50-50 yesterday. So on. So one thing I'm noticing with a lot of the processing on this is that we're getting some, like when I turn a lot of the plugins off, it seems to collapse into the middle a little bit to me. So a lot of the stuff we're doing is one way or another, you're getting width in the stereo field out of it. So here we have the tape ATR. So on from there, we have the API 560 EQ, but it's completely flat, so we're just using it as a line amp. And I'm turning down the output just a little bit here because you get a little bit of a level bump with this one. So let's hear this one on the main part as well. So this one, this guy works for me a lot of the time on a lot of tracks, but a lot of tracks on this beat tape, it just wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't doing it for me. It was doing some good, but I kind of have a thing where like it's got to be all good, right? You can't go one step forward, one step back, two steps forward, one step back kind of thing. It's got to be everything positive all the head, all the time for the better. So onward from there, we have the Pultec EQ. So we're enhancing the subs here, just a little bit of 30 hertz. And of course, even just with the insert quality on this, as soon as you put it on, even without the EQ, just like the API, there's a huge thing that happens. And that's honestly, that's a lot of what I listen for in mastering, in mixing as well, but in mastering especially, where it's just like I'm just listening for when I put a plugin on, immediately do I like it without even putting any compression on, putting any EQ on, because most plugins, especially analog stuff, does have a sound to it. So here we have the little mastering thing where we're expanding the low end in the middle and we're expanding the high end in the side signal, the left and right. So on. Next up, we have the Oxford inflator, just touching it a little bit here, 9% on the effect, but it's just doing the thing. Let's have a listen. Next up, it's the infected mushroom pusher. So just like on a few of the other ones, we're using a little bit of the magic control and a little bit of the soft clipping on the push control here. So that had a really big effect. I really didn't like the sound in my headphones when I turned this one off. So after that, we're just into a bit of a limiter on the FabFilter Pro L2, just touching it a little bit, less than 2 decibels. And then it's the ozone. So we're doing a little bit of the master rebalance with the vocal control forward. And so I'm guessing we're going to be getting some more drums and center out of this. Yeah, and then next up, we got a little bit of EQ. So this is what we call like a smiley curve, right? Because it's up on this side and up on this side. Smile. So let's hear this one. Let's hear this on the main section. It just makes it feel bigger. Then we're on to the imager. So again, we're just widening everything but the bottom frequencies. So really wide on the higher stuff, and then fairly wide on the mids and low mids. So you really feel a shift there. And then the stabilizer, dynamic EQ, it's going to be the same, more of the same, just bringing it home and just increasing that sense of width. So we'll do this quickly. And the dynamic EQ. So just sharpening that focus. And then we're on the IRC4 modern mode on the final maximizer here on the ozone. So let's try changing the mode on the limiter here from the IRC4 modern mode that I used on this track to the IRC2 old school mode that I've used on some of the other tracks. Let's hear the difference.
Hi, dear.
So I think we made the right choice there, because on the IRC2 mode, I just really didn't like the snare at all. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with this one. Let's play it out. Alright folks, we'll see you tomorrow for track 7.